11 more slashing damage. So I think I'm still staying in melee this thing, but I think it very much looks like Hope takes in a deep breath and stops playing around, and her swipes get faster and faster and deeper and more vicious. Like, I am like, okay, they tried the talking thing. I'm all about diplomacy when it can work, but if this thing is like, fight me or die, I'm like, well, you all heard it, apparently, because I don't know what it's saying, and I am ripping all over this thing. I think there's one move where I, like, slide out from under it and go, like, over its, like, shoulder on, like, one of its legs and come down the other side. And the sword just, like, dripping with some of its blood. Come on, then. And that is it for me.
Yeah, it just screams, and, like, you feel like you are getting good gashes out of this guy. He, like, is... Yeah, okay. So, you just defeated the last trial. The door is open. You have a journal, a skeleton, and a bunch of rubble that came from somewhere.
And a weird horse.
Do? And a weird, lovely horse. A horse.
As I'm walking up, I would ask, so, did you find anything interesting in there?
No.
No.
You want to keep reading?
Yeah, and so actually, Syndran puts a finger up and says, actually, wait. And I will continue reading in my book.
Let's continue where we left off. He describes the first trial and how one of the mercenaries dies. And how in the second trial, he and most of them made it across, but again, someone tripped at the last second, and wraiths grabbed them and started, like, ripping them to shreds as they, like, escaped.
Damn.
And during this trial, they failed. None of them were quite strong enough to lift the spears as the door closed. And he discovers trying to make some magic to get out. And you see, like, days and days, like, pages and pages of this, like, trying different things. And one of them, he realizes there's more than a dragon here. He's not sure what it is, but it has unimaginable powers.
That must be that artifact that was on the thing at the beginning. Syndran actually says that out loud.
He says he's going to try one more thing. And he's going to try to rip a hole through the ceiling. And no pages after that.
Okay. We should not try to rip a hole in the ceiling. And I close the book shut.
That's all you found.
Yeah, it's some guy 300 years ago who failed. But we're doing better than them already, so I think we're pretty set.
Okay, were they here for the same reason?
I flip all the way back to the beginning of the book. Why are they here? You could say I skipped to the interesting bits.
He mentions that a temple just suddenly appeared. And there was news of a dragon in it that was about to get out.
And what did he say about Cosmo the elf?
Yeah, he says Cosmo by name.
Okay. Syndran shrugs and just says, yeah, I don't know, 300 some years ago, some other group tried to get through here and they failed in this room.
Interesting.
And same thing as us, Temple randomly appeared. That elf guy, what's his name? Cosmo? Here.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there's wraiths in the room before this one.
Hope is clearly, like, doing an equation. I have an above-table question. Me, Austin, knows at least standard D&D elf lifespan rules. Would they apply to this game, and would Hope know them?
Yeah. Elves, like, live 600 years here.
Yeah.
So it's not unimaginable.
No,
Cosmo.
but it is weird if she gave the same spiel of, like... If Cosmo gave the same spiel of, like, I have little time. I mean, Hope's inner monologue you all hear is, like, is little time 300 years to an elf? That could be accurate, but that's about half their lifespan. Hope is... concludes with saying out loud, well, I guess next we find out what's left. But we should be on guard because we still don't know really what's going on here. We met one strange elf who claimed to be someone who wanted the dragon gone.
And that the elf built this to keep the dragon in, but then wants us to kill the dragon. Like, why wouldn't Cosmo just go kill the dragon?
Maybe they're friends after being in here so long.
Or we did see that relief at the beginning of the person killing the dragon getting power. Cosmo wants someone to weaken the dragon so they can swoop in.
There was an artifact though in that first on the was talking about artifact.
Yes.
What, did you not read the thing in the waiting room?
No, it's all coming together, I think.
Okay.
What?
I think we'll see. Well, if you wanted an artifact of great power, but did not possess the skills to get to it yourself, what if you just waited for someone to open all the doors?
So you're saying that Cosmo here needs us to solve their problem?
Potentially. Or Cosmo is who they say they are. We won't know until we get to the end and face this dragon.
Wait.
Check. Everyone. Roll
Okay.
perception check. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Head on a swivel. I got a 24.
14 plus 5,
Cool.
19.
Oh shit! That's a nat 20.
Heads on a swivel.
Hell yeah.
This
all of
perception,
you.
that is a 22.
All of you hear something falling to the ground, and you look up and you see a hole in the ceiling. It doesn't go out. You can't see the sky. You can't feel the cold air. But there seems like there's a room up there.
And is there... So there's the door that was slowly
There's the door in
closing, and
front
then
of
there's a
you.
room up.
Is
It's no
the
longer
rope
closing,
going
but
up?
yes. The rope is going up, but it's not like you could maybe try jumping from the rope to that hole. It would take up quite a bit of either athletics or acrobatics, but you could try.
How high up is the hole?
The holes in the ceiling, and the ceiling's like pretty high.
How high from the
Yeah.
top of the rope?
It's like from the rope to the hole. It's like, you know what? You could probably do it with your bonus action. I'll just say that. You could like swing, and like that would be pretty. What would you have to launch off with your bonus action?
No.
Do you have to launch
It
off? Or does
just
it
says that I don't use, as long as I have more than like a foot of movement, as long as my movement's not at 0, it's just 25.
Would swinging count as movement?
It might just be more than one action.
But we're
Okay.
out of initiative, so.
Yeah.
You are out of initiative, yeah.
I imagine it's multiple actions to climb up a rope that tall. There's something up there, and I don't know if that's the hole that journal guy was talking about, but
Yeah, Journal Guy said that he was gonna, I don't know, gender, they were gonna try to...
I mean, I can get up there and check and see if they got anywhere.
I don't think we should separate necessarily if we can't all get up there.
I mean, she has a broom. I'm not sure about your climbing speed of your bear, but bears can climb pretty high.
Oh wait, just let a rope down when you get in there.
Yeah, I have that too.
What if
I have
I don't want to climb?
Then you can get on my back.
Okay.
You could just use your words next time, and ask.
Did this not work out? This worked out. So we're not going through the door that we're supposed to go through, and we are instead climbing up into the ceiling.
We're investigating all of our options.
We can do one and another.
Okay. Well. Cool.
Alrighty.
Yeah. We'll climb
it's
it.
pretty easy jump for a rabbit person. And you get up there, and it's less grandiose than you're used to seeing in this temple. Almost like it's a hallway, and you see at like the end of it two things. One, just comes to like a straight end, like with the rock. It kind of looks like the same kind of rock Cosmos came out of, and to the other side, you see a door, a little wooden red door with like a silver handle.
Hey guys, there's a red door up here. I'm gonna touch it.
No, let the rope down first. Hickory.
You go and you touch the door, and it's a nice quality. It's a nice door. Nothing happens besides you touching this nice door.
So it's not trapped. And then I would go and let down the 50 feet of hempen rope I have.
Cool, yeah. It gets down, like you can like grab onto it. It doesn't reach the floor, but you guys can grab it.
The bear is a step stool.
We're leaving it down here, by the way, Your Highness.
No!
I'm not also carrying up your
Maybe it can climb. It's got 6 legs. Little grabby paws.
It tries grabbing on, and like the ceiling starts falling, and it stops.
It does not
And
weigh
it's kinda
anything. It is made of shadows.
I'm sorry, it both
It has
weighs
to
nothing
weigh-
and can carry you?
Yeah, it has to weigh something. It's carrying you. Your character's a tiny thing, but
Shadows.
they still weigh something.
Darkness.
It's like the slime that hardens when you like.
Oobleck.
Yes.
Master, I shall guard the rope. Nothing shall come up. And he like sits, and just like you can see his like fur standing up as he nobly guards the rope for you.
Okay. Well, I
Okay.
watch as this 6-legged creature sits, and I gently
Like a
pat.
dog.
Yeah, like a dog. I pat and scratch the side of the neck, and Syndran just says,
Stop.
"Good boy."
Yes, master.
And I will walk over to Hope and just put my arms up.
Get on. I like point to my back. Get on.
You're so tall. You have to crouch down.
Oh my goodness. I get I like crouch down. Do you like that?
Yes, I do. And I will jump onto your back and wrap my arms around like the front of your chest.
I easily carry us both up this rope.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna make roll. You guys are gonna succeed. You all get up there in the hallway.
If they're just like tapping a foot.
Idle animation.
Okay, well,
See, door.
yes, I see. Ifra, what do you think we should do?
I don't know. I want to check to see if like there's anything weird going on here. Like, is there like more than
Arcana or traps?
I'm gonna go for Arcana, I think.
May I look for traps? Cool. I have a feat that lets me be really good at looking for traps.
Yes.
RNG is hating me tonight. I got a 12.
It's probably magic somewhere. This place is weird.
This perception or investigation, Ed?
Investigation.
Okay. The better roll is a not natural 20.
There are no traps. You have a feeling whoever built this did not expect anyone to be able to reach it.
Are there any secret doors?
No. No secret doors.
Cool. How about...
I'm just going to open the door.
Go. You open the door. There is a little room, a bedroom. It has a queen-sized bed with a knitted quill on it. There's a desk filled with so much paper. A cabinet where there appears to be many files. And on top of the files, it says, "Those who will be remembered."
Hey guys, it's just, I think, the elf's bedroom.
Oh,
Just
okay.
the bedroom.
I mean, there's other stuff in here, but nothing's really interesting.
Wait. Why wouldn't they fix the hole in the floor?
Maybe
Why would
it's a
they send us
feature?
here? Why would they send us here without any directives? You send us to your old rotten bedroom? What are we doing here?
Well, there's two options. Either one, they want us to find some purpose, or two, the passage of time in this temple is non-linear. Like, it's linear for the space, but not linear for outside. Like, maybe these people died a week ago.
What? Can I say something stupid? What if the elf is the dragon? What do you think of that?
I mean, dragons can shapeshift.
Maybe the elf needs us to free him so we can go wreak havoc on the next city or town.
I don't know, his diary might be in here somewhere, considering Syndran found that other one just lying around.
Can I roll Arcana again or Perception to like look in this room and be a fucking snoop?
May I spend 11 minutes to detect magic?
You may.
That's nuts.
You may spend 11 minutes to detect magic. And,
Amazing. So
you may, while they are doing that, use a perception or you've already used Arcana, but you can use perception. To you, there's no magic. Like, you've tried searching for magical stuff. There's no magical stuff.
She's gonna plop herself on the ground, and I think you hear him just start, like, muttering prayers under his breath, communing with the patron to detect some magic. But I'll just do that for 11 minutes in the background.
Yeah. So, did you want to detect? Did you want to look around, perceive, perception?
Yeah,
investigate.
yeah. I got a 14, so it's not the best.
While you're gathering rolls, I pat the prince on the head, and then I was gonna investigate the bedroom where Hickory went.
Sure.
I'm specifically looking for like Hickory said, like a diary or something. I go in there and start, and like, it's a good idea, Hickory, and I start like looking.
If Syndran's just doing that magical thing that she does, where she just kind of like sits down and he just like decides to do that for 10 minutes, Hickory's gonna get bored and just like, if I can, just roll perception to not look for anything necessarily, be a snoop.
We got a 14. As you roll, I'm going to describe that. There's not a lot you've noticed beyond what I have described. You've noticed the files that says those to be remembered. You notice really there's not like a wardrobe. So if this is Cosmo's room, they're just been wearing the same robes for who knows how long.
Wizards, man. That's also 23.
Awesome. You notice there's like a very small kitchen, and it's super basic stuff. They seem to know how to cook, but like it's very plain food that's not fulfilling, and that doesn't make you feel good while you're eating it.
Is there any cooked food in here?
It's all like breads and stuff like that.
You know what? I'll eat a loaf of bread.
Cool.
You're gonna steal this person's food?
He can make more.
Real.
He hired us for this job, and he didn't give us any snacks. That sounds like his problem.
My
You have a cookie. I have nothing.
Pocket cookie. All right.
my investigation was a 19.
Cool. Let's go to you first. You eyes wander to the cabinet, because obviously it's a cabinet. Like, this might have something in it. Like, there's already papers. You go through it, and it's not a journal. You see the name Rodgard. Blue. Death. 1101. Silas. Green. Death. 805. And then you see the last one, Strutter. Red. No death.
I want to go over to those that will be remembered list. Do the names match up?
That is the list.
That is
This
the
will be
list.
remembered. That is the list. There's like a list of names and like a brief description about these people, the color, time of death. But Schroeder, you don't see time of death. It's
Interesting.
Hickory, you are hopping around, you're curious, and you see their desk. And there is a bunch of papers, and they all appear to like, because one of them's of the temple, and there's a lot of writing on it. And like painstakingly like writing down each part of the temple. Like, you know, like after this, like the room you were in is a hallway, and then where the dragon is, right? And there's another room underneath the dragon. And you would need an Arcana check to see what they're doing, but there is a lot of writing about the room underneath the dragon. Like a lot.
I think Hickory's eyes would kind of glaze over. Any of you guys know the magic stuff really well, because this says some things, and I definitely don't understand any of them.
Me, but I'm busy. Get back to praying.
So your spell, is it just like, it's just a detect magic, right?
Yep, just detect magic. Mm-hmm.
So it activates, and a few things light up. That would make sense in a wizard's room. There's, in the little kitchen area, you see some magic to, like, for ice to preserve food, and, like, fire to, like, cook what little things they have. You see chronomancy actually on the files. Whoever, like, these files are going to be in pristine condition for the rest of time.
Cool.
You know, like, even if, like, you were to like fling them in a moldy swamp, they would be beautiful and fine. You see, and that's about it for the magic. Actually, in the desk you see something magical.
Cool.
Like, you see something, like, from the desk, like, in a drawer. There's something magical in there.
I get up and I walk over to the desk and I sit in the wizard's chair and I open the desk.
It's not finished, whatever they're doing. It looks like a token or an artifact. Very similar to the one you saw in the hieroglyphs.
What kind of school of magic is it?
That's a great question. Where?
So, I found something interesting as well. These names and the color associated with them, which I assume are dragons. I do not know if Cosmo is keeping the dragons, studying them, mourning the dragons versus the people they're sending in.
Wait, I thought he said that there's only one dragon, though, that he's keeping prisoner.
I here see red, blue, and white? Question mark?
Green.
Green.
There's a lot of others. Those were just the ones that I mentioned.
I list those three mentioned and start reading off others with other associated colors. So I'm not quite sure that's accurate.
So he just keeps putting dragons in here for people to fight?
But wouldn't that
Well, for
mean
this-
that there's someone in here with us? If one of them hasn't died?
Yeah, imagine it's the dragon we're supposed to kill today.
I assume so.
It is transmutation.
Changing things.
Above table, Alyss has an idea. Hickory has no.
Tell us what your idea is. Maybe one of our characters gets
Alyss's idea is that the transmutation thing, once we kill a dragon, whoever kills the dragon turns into the next dragon.
Mm-hmm. And there's a room under the dragons. Oh, you asked for someone. I can read that.
Yeah.
I can read that.
Someone understands the magic.
Let me see what you found, Hickory.
Yeah, apparently it's like the map to this place. We got a tunnel to go through, and then the dragon room, and then a room under the dragon, which has all this weird writing on it.
I got a
which
21,
is common, but it does not make sense to me.
I got a 21 Arcana to read this calculus.
Please, it's like algebra.
Whatever is in there, can never come out. Cosmos appears like these notes are a very complicated spell of transferring draconic magic to making sure a seal stays closed. Like, indefinitely, if possible.
So that wizard wasn't being honest then, because...
No, it's not keeping in a dragon. The dragon's a sacrifice, perhaps, for this, whatever this other thing is.
I don't trust it.
No, I mean, I don't trust any of this.
I'm telling you, Cosmo, whatever his name is, that's your problem right there. She, like, leans on her staff, like...
Hey, Ed. I can't remember if I already asked this. So there's a artifact or like a half-finished something or another in the desk that looks like the thing from the carving at the beginning.
Yeah.
And did you tell me what school of magic it is?
Transmutation.
Cool. I very dramatically spin around in this chair. I've just decided it's a swivel chair. Spin around in the chair. And Syndran says, "Look what I found!" And I flourish and produce it in my hand.
A circle of metal. Congratulations.
Cool, Hickory. Ifra? Hope?
It looks like the artifact from the carving.
I prestidigitation a ding 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 sound.
Talk to... Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just that you don't mean to trivialize it. I'm not a child. So... I'm not sure what Cosmo's trying to do here, or where Cosmo is. I assume Cosmo's waiting down where the dragon's being kept, thinking we should be coming any moment now. Do we just confront them and ask what's going on?
I mean, I think so.
If you wait 11 minutes, I can tell you more about this thing. No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Ifra just sits on the floor.
I'm gonna go make a sandwich.
Does like some druid craft.
You got 10 minutes?
11 minutes.
11 minutes?
Yeah, you.
I would like to
there's
cast
not a lot of ingredients
ritual cast
in here,
identify.
but- yeah, sure. But as you're like, but you managed to like make a pretty good sandwich. Again, there's not like herbs or anything in here. Like whatever Cosmo must be eating must just never taste good.
Damn.
Bread and cheese is an actual sandwich. That's probably what Hickory comes out with. It offers. Does anyone else want one? Or we fight a dragon?
Definitely. If he doesn't eat, what does that mean about him? Do you think he's maybe like...
You do notice there is food. It just all probably tastes bland and unappetizing.
He's
So
sad
that-
and doesn't know what seasoning is.
Yeah, so the elf is white.
Ifra like
They're albino. They're
non-sagely
like the whitest
yes.
thing that exists.
Come on, they're a non-binary person who named themselves Cosmo. White.
Screaming.
With pink hair, right?
Yeah, with pink hair.
Silver.
Pink hair and pronouns.
Silver.
Silver hair, pink eyes.
Okay, silver hair and
Okay, I knew
pronouns.
there was a pink thing somewhere. He's probably a fancy wizard and changed his eyes pink.
Oh, right. There was pink. So lovely GM. 11 minutes later, I've cast Identify. So
Yeah.
I learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has. I learn if there's any spells affecting it and what they are, and if the item was created by a spell, I know what spell made.
So no attunement needed. It's not. There's a few spells on it. You think its end goal is going to be transferring one thing into another after something happens, but it's not done yet. Whatever this is going to be, not quite finished.
Okay.
And you can even see that in like the design. You think like it eventually is going to kind of look like a dragon, but like it's not.
Is it made of metal?
Yeah, it's like stone. Like it's not completely chiseled yet.
Oh, stone, not metal. Okay.
I don't know what metal. I don't know what matter is.
Metal was probably a stone. I don't do science. I play D&D.
Syndran kind of just shrugs and says, well, this thing isn't done yet, so not incredibly useful.
I'll still
But
take it.
oh, you want to hold it, Hope?
Yes.
Sure. One less thing for me to carry, and I hand it over.
Mm-hmm.
And Syndran looks over at the two of you eating food. Hope, are you eating food too? Is everyone eating food?
I'm not eating food. I was
Okay.
just standing there next to you watching you do
Hope
magic.
defied the sandwich.
Okay. As we are all enjoying our meal, Syndran, Syndran produces a leather pouch. In it is some pocket jerky, which does Hope like pocket jerky?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an efficient soldier. I eat pocket jerky every day for lunch.
Amazing.
Not a cheese sandwich.
Not a cheese sandwich. And Syndran, for the audience, hates pocket jerky. I carry it for Hope. And I will pass you my little leather pouch of pocket jerky. And Syndran will just say, all right. We don't really know what the hell is going on here. I think we all need to just prepare ourselves for the worst. Because if we prepare ourselves for the worst, then we won't be surprised or disappointed if what we find out turns out to be the worst case scenario. And then, if things are better, then it's not bad. I hope as we enjoy our food together, that we are grateful for each other's presences and that we, together, will work as a team to overcome the adversity that is about to befall us.
Are you
I
saying
believe...
grace over this sandwich?
No, I am trying to be inspirational, and I am using my inspiring leader feat.
You
Where-
hear the universe like, dur, 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 dur?
And if I spend 10 minutes inspiring you all while
Jesus
you eat,
Christ.
10 minutes?
we have spent 30 minutes.
Syndran
in
refuses
this
to use a spell
person's
slot.
bedroom. We have been in this person's bedroom for 30 minutes, and there's somewhere like, they opened the last door. Did they get lost? Just one hallway.
He's down there like,
hold on. You will not be mad at me.
They prepared themselves a sandwich and then left as they were just all watching you. Like,
You will not be mad. So, I could choose up to 6 allies, which is more than enough. And every one of you gains 20 temporary hit points.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I never said I would be mad. I more so said I find it hilarious in the narrative. We've been in this person's room for 30
absolutely.
minutes.
Absolutely,
and they're just-
it's very
they're sitting
funny.
somewhere in their evil villain lair, like getting ready for their speech. Are they? Nope.
Practicing their monologue.
I
You
like the
will.
fact that we're sitting here eating a cheese sandwich and jerky listening to this.
Yeah. I'm very inspired.
all right.
Yeah, after about like 5 minutes, I feel like everyone would be done eating.
Ifra's just leaning
Now
on
that
their
everyone's
quarterstaff
super
like,
inspired.
There's a
and
bunch of
mildly
like
confused. Do you guys want to go back down?
Yeah, as soon as the prince gets done, I think Hope's like, now you clap. Now he's actually done. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of pauses. We've been working on it.
I pull out my cookie, I take a bite, and I stick it back in my pocket.
Ifra cheers the end of their sandwich with your cookie to show excitement.
Thank you. How's my speech?
Johannes,
Is it getting better?
yes.
You all say this as you like walk back down the hall to the rope.
Getting
You
better?
successfully climb down. I'm assuming
No
you're
fall
good.
damage.
There's not really anything else in this poor person's room that you've completely turned over.
We can have a pillow fight.
I feel
You
like
spend 24 hours in a pillow fight. You no longer have.
Ifra looks at
You have a
Hickory.
level of exhaustion.
Hey, I mean, this place is already a little boring, and if we're gonna go fight a dragon, we might as well just have a little bit of fun before we go. Otherwise, me and you can walk out into the hallway, and these two can have the room to themselves.
I think Ifra like tries to like use like some of their like elemental powers to like zhuzh things up like with a little bit of water, just like little spritzes of water here and there to try and like make things nice.
So
And
you
then
wash
she
some
kind of looks
dishes.
at you, Hickory, and is like, "So if he sauces me, I'm just gonna like turn into an owl bear and gut him. I think that's my plan.
Okay.
I think that's the most effective. Then you gotta let us go after that, Spell breaks the magic. When he's dead, we leave, go to a pub, get real food, get drunk, maidens.
I guess. Also, I mean, can you turn into a dragon and maybe speak to the dragon?
Oh yeah, I can.
Because I doubt he likes being held captive by an elf any more than, I guess, most dragons would.
Whoa, especially
dragon.
an elf that's trying to slander him, telling people he's gonna go out there and destroy all the villages like he's not, a nice person, or she's not, or they're not, a gentleman, That's rude. Wouldn't like it if somebody thought ill of me because of who I am. I'd like
Maybe
to have
this
words
is a
with this
rescue
dragon.
mission for the dragon.
I think you've got a point.
You know what? You guys go back down and you go in the hallway and you see on a pedestal 6 artifacts, and beyond them is a door.
Was that here before?
We
Yeah,
had
it was in the
gone-
plans.
You're in a new hallway. You went back down. You went through the door. You see these artifacts, and
I
beyond
would
the
like
artifacts is a giant door. The
Yeah,
largest one
immediately
you've seen
check
by
for
far.
traps.
Roll me that perception.
Are there there's no creepy riddle, just
19.
stuff?
Just
Are
stuff.
the orbs
19?
colored?
No traps.
I mean, do we need to spend another 10 minutes so you can tell us what it is, Syndran?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
What,
Are the orbs colored?
Are the artifacts?
Or
The
artifacts, sorry.
artifacts are dragons. Tiny stone dragons. They look complete, although not new.
Which of them looks the friendliest?
The one in the middle. He's got a nice little vibe.
He's got
Like
his
he
tongue
could
out.
wear a bow really easily.
His
Are
little
they?
tongue out.
You said they
Yeah,
are
black-
not colored; they're just made of stone.
Just made of stone.
Are they identical?
Roll me perception.
Did I tell you I got a 19 on my perception?
Yeah, you did. There are no traps.
You did.
Thank you. Yes, for traps. Got it.
I use design sense. Can I tell if any of these are good or evil?
None of them are good or evil. Neutral.
I got a 24.
It takes a while because the differences are so slight, but someone has clearly made these by hand. And no person can ever make something exactly like another thing. Like I said, like the one in the middle, a little friendlier, a little longer neck, just slightly. Like the one at the end, his hands are a little tinier. But that's it. That's the only thing you can notice.
Those are finished. From the one that was upstairs.
So,
Yes.
do you take the statues and go, or do you just go through the hallway?
I don't
Is there
take the
turning back?
statues.
Okay.
I personally
taking
don't.
these?
I go to the door. No, I believe
wanna pick one
they,
Do I die if I pick one up?
You don't die. Nothing happens.
Sick.
So do you
How's
take it?
my not horse doing?
Great. Vibing.
Amazing.
I take the one that gives me good vibes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I take the one that gives me the worst vibes.
what's wrong with you?
That's the one by
I'm
the
normal.
end, like the right. It kind of.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that one.
Its eyes are a little bit like.
Yeah, it's a little funky looking. Yeah, I take the funky looking one.
My chainmail doesn't have pockets.
And you what?
My chainmail doesn't have pockets. So.
Damn it.
You have like a pack. They're not that big.
Fine, I take the one with the middleist vibes.
Okay. I want the tiny hands.
Hope looks at everybody. Didn't we just... Never mind.
I mean, worst case scenario, if they turn out to be magic, I can just plop, put my hand
They
on
are
it,
magic.
and no more magic.
They are magic.
If it's bad magic, then.
Also, I mean, maybe this is the one I'll turn into. Looking real cute. Got a long
You're cute.
neck. Prince. He's too much.
You guys go through. You guys go through the door.
We walk through the door.
You walk through the door.
Hope's
I feel like we're
crossed.
walking in just like chit-chatting and bickering, like, oh,
Yeah.
and Hope is like, wow, you guys take the stuff. Hickory's like, oh, no, we're doing, I don't have any pockets.
Maybe we need to talk to the dragon. Show it off.
You walk through the door, bickering, laughing, chatting, and you see on a circular podium in the middle of this room the dragon. It's red, and on its ankle is a chain attached to a ball.
Oh, you got married?
You see water, you see food, and see many skeletons around this dragon. It
Food and water bowl make me think that.
rolls its shoulders and opens its eyes and glares at all of you and speaks something in Draconic.
I speak that.
Foolish little face wandered into this temple. Did they tell you what will happen? It matters not. You shall become food for me, and I will continue to hold the gate. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Down in each of my dice.
17.
Ooh.
1700.
18.
This poor. Okay. I was just distracted.
That's a 27.
27.
Kick him in the face with your
I
awesome
rolled a
rabbit
16,
feet.
and then I get +6 to initiative, and then I get another +5 to initiative because I have
You're speedy fast.
69, because that makes me
hair
happy.
trigger.
Speedy fast.
I got a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Yo! I heard it. Who had an 18?
Me. No.
Cool.
Oh, yes,
You both
also
got
me
18s?
then. We both got 18.
No, I have a 17. I just looked at my
Oh,
screen.
17.
Ah.
Ah.
That's a different number.
Had me second guessing because I was like, we didn't roll the same number. Hold on, let me check mine.
Does a natural 20 beat ludicrousy?
That's your call.
I think it does. Yeah. Alright. Oh, your turn.
I don't know what this thing fucking said at all, even a little bit. I take out my sword and shield, and I look over my shoulder at the prince. What did it say?
Me, Jay, is struggling to remember what the dragon. It was threatening us. It was threatening us. It was threatening us and being mean.
All
It's
right,
gonna eat
then.
us or something. You can try. Syndran shouts back in Draconic, and then says, "Hold on, wait a minute. What is Cosmo to you?"
Now your turn. You can ask on your turn.
Yeah. So I just tell Hope that it was being mean to us and threatening us.
If I get told that, then Hope is going to engage this thing in melee combat. I start striding forward and I tell Prince, just stay out of harm's way, please. Or if you're going to get in harm's way, stay close to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna get up in there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's see. For my first trick, I'm just gonna slash at this thing for my first trick. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. That does. Hachimachi. 15 slashing damage with my magical sword.
How hot does Hope look doing this?
Oh, I got it for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
I have a second attack. I'm going to roll them beans really quick. That's another hit. It's over 24. That's another 10 slashing damage. I think what it looks like is like I start striding forward and it's just like a little jog and I get up to this thing and I use the momentum to like, I like pivot, slide, stop, bring my sword down like just on like its leg. I don't need to do like vital damage yet. And when I pull the sword, it is like it gleams with like a soft light when Hope pulls it. And I think off the light as I pull it, as you see like bouncing off it, there's like inscriptions along it in Celestial, along the blade. And the inscriptions are the like call to arms for the Manavi family that I am in service under. And it is very much like as I like slash, it is less like fighting and when Hope fights, it looks more like an art form. She's like a classically trained fighter, so from calligraphy and like painting to fighting is all like art form. And that's my action. And do I want to do a bonus action? Nah, I'm good right now. That's it for me.
Cool. Next is Hickory.
Yeah. Okay. So if we're doing this and we're not trying to talk to the dragon, okay. And what I would do is, how far away are we from this thing?
You're like 30 feet away.
Okay, perfect. So, at about a 20-foot distance, I'm actually going to cast Guardian of Faith. And a large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration of 8 hours in an unoccupied space. It's pretty indistinct as like a figure. I think it looks a little bit like Hickory, but it does have a giant gleaming sword and a shield emblazoned with Timura's emblem in it. And yeah, let me know when when the dragon moves into a 10-foot space.
So you can just summon it next to the dragon. Is that what you're doing?
No, it's more like I'm trying to summon it closer to the dragon than my friends.
Okay.
So, like, between us and the dragon.
Yeah.
You put your guardian.
Like I said, if the dragon's at like a 30 foot from us, I want to summon it at like a 10 to 15, like a 15 to 20 foot range.
Okay, so just after where Hope is, like just a little bit before Hope
Yeah.
is. Okay. Cool.
First line of defense, baby.
Gotcha. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
I mean, Hickory, I like finger guns at this guardian, and the guardian finger guns back the best it can. But yeah, that's my turn.
Dragon looks confused. Next. It's our good old prince. It's your turn. There is a throbbing in your head, and you can hear your patron freaking out. Make a wisdom save to see if you can understand what they are saying.
Bad at math. It's over 20. 21? No. 23. No. Yes, 23.
This is beyond the door. Run. 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 And that is all you can hear is run, 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 again and again and again and again and again.
What did you say first? This is beyond the door?
It is beyond the door.
It?
And you can swear you feel a slight tremor from below you that only lasts for a second.
I think back to my patron, like I'm using my telepathic connection to my lovely. What is my patron's gender again?
They're ethereal.
Okay,
Gender.
I was gonna say like my lady, but no. Telepathic connection to my patron, and I think, care to specify? Run where? And
That's all you can hear.
Yep. Can you describe the room a little bit more? Like, is it really wide? Is it
It is smaller than the one you were just in, but not by much. There are bones all around. There appear to be pillars that once, like, were decorative and held up, like, the room that are on the ground, that are, like, are long pillars. In one corner is a giant water bowl that both looks like you can drink from it, and also that you can swim. And the dragon is at a podium that, if you look at it, almost looks like a weird kind of like a door. We would know it as like a hangar door, like to a secret basement or something like that. But your character in this medieval probably has no idea what this is. You just kind of like see it.
So I see a door.
Why is it on it? Like it's on the ground.
Oh, like a hatch, trapdoor kind of situation.
Hatch. Yeah, kind of like that. It is
Okay.
large. You thought it was a podium because the dragon was on it. And like if he was he was sitting in it like it was nothing, but like no, that's if it wasn't sealed, you could get in and out of that.
Is talking a free action? Talking's a free action.
Talking
Syndran
to a point.
is going to ask in Draconic what I had said earlier. Like, who's Cosmo to you?
Cosmo is my jailer. He is my friend. They are the only hope for this world, and maybe the doom to you. And that's all you get out of them.
Yeah, so Syndran says, your jailer and your friend. That's incredibly cringe. And I point at the dragon. And I, from my pointed finger erupts this rippling dark shadow energy that seems to pull at the fabric, almost the weave of this plane. And this is, as I call the dragon cringe, I'm sending a lot of negative energy that way, because that's how the spell is described. And so I'm sending some negative, rancid energy towards it. And I am casting a 7th level necromancy spell called Finger of Death. So I need it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Saves. It chooses to save.
Understandable.
That's scary.
You take...
It has a legendary action.
I figured. You'll take half of this. I rolled a funny number, 69 points of damage. So whatever half of 69 is, which I guess is just normal sex. And I do that amount.
It's straight sex, unfortunately.
It's straight sex, yeah.
That is unfortunate. 34
so half
straight
damage,
sex, guys.
So half the damage on that. And then I would like to use my movement, because that was my action, movement on my phantom steed, which can move 100 feet, or up to 100 feet. I just want to try to, strafe around, the perimeter of the room to try to get behind this thing, investigate this hatch. And I also yell about the hatch. I make it known that there's a hatch. And that's my turn. Calling it
You
cringe.
get behind it. This dragon rolled real bad, by the way. Ifra, it's your turn. Dragon goes last.
F.
That's just another type of first, unfortunately.
Okay. I think I want to try and just turn into a dragon. I think that Ifra is this dragon needs to be reasoned with. It needs to understand that this jailer is not your friend. This is some colonial nonsense. I'm gonna need to talk to this dragon and have a minute with them. So I think that she just kind of stamps her quarterstaff on the ground and does a focus, and I cast polymorph on myself and I turn into a dragon that looks very similar to this other dragon, but is just more kind of radiant and resplendent. I try to add little details, because this dragon's been sitting in the dark for God knows how long with a a chain around its ankle and feeding off of the occasional traveler. Like, I imagine this dragon is not very proud and sexy looking. So she tries to turn into like a nice looking dragon.
The dragon looks
Seduce the dragon.
wonderful. Like, it has a chain around its like ankle, but beyond that, it's like muscular. It looks like it's eaten. Like, its scales are beautiful and shiny.
Okay. Well, then I look just like that, but like sexier.
Mm-hmm.
Also red.
Got it.
Probably
Okay, but,
a
like,
different
okay,
shade.
How is it? Okay, explain it. I'm sorry, we're derailing us. How are you making the dragon sexy?
She's
Describe
got
to me.
she's got like narrower eyes, and like they flash.
Is it like the
dim
dragon
light.
in Shrek?
Yes, like the dragon in Shrek. Who has pretty eyelashes. Yes, yes. A manicure, a fancy tail, the slightest hint of dragon furious. Just the slightest hint. We're not going over the top.
It's the slightest.
Especially
cleavage.
because this dragon might be into the non-binary shape of a dragon. We don't know. So she, they don't
all
go
dragons
nuts.
can enjoy the dritties.
I agree.
Dragons.
Yes. So she turns into this dragon, and Ifra looks at the dragon and is just like, "You need to rethink what you're doing here. I get that you think that guy is your friend. If he just wanted us to be your dinner, he could have just, put us in here. We didn't have to go through all the trials. I think he's playing games with you and he's playing games with us. We could free you if you want. Go someplace nice."
There is nothing in this world that can free me now. And I have no desire to leave. I am not a coward who will see this world turn to ash because I wish to see the pretty breeze. Will you do anything else?
I think she tries to move to position herself to give cover for the prince when he decides to kind of try to slide into that hatch. Just tries to give cover so that somebody else has advantage, either the prince
The
or
prince
Hope or
is
Hickory.
Directly behind the dragon.
Okay.
That would be moving into their space, and the prince was able to make it past there because they have 90 movement. How much movement do you have?
Me?
Yeah, as a dragon. As a sexy dragon, specifically.
That's a good question.
I've been muted this whole
Sorry.
time.
You have been muted.
Aww. I
didn't
saw
get to
what
hear
you were
my
doing with the
funny
digits,
joke.
Depends on
though.
what level of dragon you can be at this level of probably morph.
So I cast a
Ooh.
4th level polymorph. So I don't know what
Yeah, so you're
level
not
of
going to be
dragon
this
that
dragon.
You
This
probably wouldn't
dragon
be
is
is a big
Adult.
boy,
adult.
a big baby dragon, and I'm a medium baby dragon. Okay, all the more reason to be sexy then. Doubling down.
Hot young adult.
This dragon's an adult. Yeah.
Young and beautiful.
What's up? I'm a baby girl dragon. If my
Fresh.
math is I feel like it's 40 feet is what young dragons have for movement.
Well, that's what I have anyway. So I try
Yeah.
basically the TLDR is I'm trying to kind of hold this dragon's attention, maybe try to focus it on me, to create an opportunity for one of my other friends.
Yeah, roll, I guess, a performance check. See if your sexy dragon body can distract this guy.
Damn it. It rolled 19 and then just fucked off onto the 3.
No!
I got a
Is
7.
there any way we could help?
This dude seems repulsed in a way you cannot I
should have just wild
There's so
shaped
many
into the
red
dragon.
flags coming off of you.
This is my
almost
first
looks like
time
he's
druiding.
gagging a little bit.
Yeah. That's okay though, because if it's disgusted, then that means it's distracted. If it's disgusted by me. If I'm disgusting enough, which is
Chestnut
7's
checkers.
pretty disgusting.
Yep, it's the dragon's turn. And anyone who is in front of it, so I think just Hope and Hickory, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Me?
Hope,
Oh, wait,
you also
beforehand-
get an extra +1.
You also get
Heard.
before that. Actually, everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Everyone within 10 feet gets a +1.
I fucked off, so I don't get the +1.
15.
11 plus 6, 17,
19.
18.
19.
Cool. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Everyone below a like 18 or below, you get this: a frightful presence.
Oh, you're
Each
Nope, I
creature in
can't
the
be
dragon-
frightened.
Got him.
And anyone within 10 feet of me can't be frightened either. I have Aura of
Whoa.
Courage too.
But anyone else got 18 or below? Yeah.
Ifra?
So you can go frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving at the end of your turn. If a creature saving throw is successful, the creature's immune to the dragon's fright for the next 24 hours. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of this fear is within the line of your sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to it. So you don't have to move away, but you can't get closer to this dude. So yeah. And that being said, because I am a bit evil, everyone that's in front, so Hope and Hickory, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So 18 plus dex, so 20 plus the extra 1 is a 21.
Math. 18.
It's not going to do it.
I will use
Did you add
Indomitable.
the extra one?
I did. I'm going to use Indomitable. Synthetic 20.
Still doesn't do it. You need a. So everyone, like you two, you take 72 fire damage, and if you succeed, you take half.
72?
So I have 72, baby. A
Synthetic
breath.
20 doesn't do it, you said?
If it's not a nat, no.
Alright.
Woof.
Myself
72.
included?
Yeah, dragons are stupid. It turns out.
I mean, I'm stupid too, considering I'm pulling out a calculator right now.
Was that
Yo.
Hickory and Hope or Hickory, Hope, and myself?
Hickory and Hope.
Just Hickory and Hope. You're at the dragon's like side. You aren't in front of it.
Okay.
And
Oh,
that's
that's
actually not
10
its
HP.
turn. It still needs to do its actions.
Those were the 2 legendary actions in between.
Yeah, 2 legendary actions. Oh no, so Fire Breath, it just can do that, potentially. And the Frightful Presence is just a thing it does. Yeah, so it still is going to attack. Hickory, how close are you?
I don't think I've actually moved, so whatever my original
Yeah.
distance is.
So you're still too far away. So Hope, you are the only thing in its reach. It's gonna try to claw you.
Does it move though?
No. Hope's right there. It misses, and it misses so hard its claws land in the stove. And I can't do anything else this turn. That's trying to get it out. This thing is incredible. Rolling either 20s or 1s with no 2s or 19s in sight. But okay. Going back to the top of the order to Hope.
Okay, then. I assume the talking isn't working, I say out loud to everybody. As a
No!
bonus action, Hope takes in a deep, deep breath. And I am going to give myself Fighting Spirit. I have advantage on all melee attack weapons till the end of my current turn.
Yeah.
So I'm taking my first swipe. Crit fish. No crit. But enough to hit because it's over the 24 that I've gotten before. That is 21 slashing damage from my magic sword for the first one. For my second attack, I will forgo my advantage to give myself a third attack. Oh, I have 3 attacks. Never mind. I'm going to take my second one with advantage.
Yeah.
I forgot you have 3 attacks, level 15. That's a crit. How do you do your crits? Oh, wonderful GM.
Just roll twice. I just do normal.
Roll twice.
Well, like, you just do, like, you use, like, a... Yeah, like, you get the amount, and then you just...
So double the dice.
Roll double the dice. Double the dice.
Double the dice. Okay.
Yeah, double the dice. Sorry, words are hard. I'm really good when
No
I'm
worries.
acting, but then when I'm talking like a normal person, they talk a little funny.
Nice. That is a big one. 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus... That is 28. For my second swing. For my third swing, I will forgo my advantage to try and get a 4th attack. It's a 24 to hit. For a third swing. That's only 10 slashing damage. And 4th swing. Another 24 to hit.
Hits.
11 more slashing damage. So I think I'm still staying in melee this thing, but I think it very much looks like Hope takes in that deep breath and stops playing around, and her swipes get faster and faster and deeper and more vicious. Like, I am like, okay, they tried the talking thing. I'm all about diplomacy when it can work, but if this thing is like, fight me or die, I'm like, well, you all heard it, apparently, because I don't know what it's saying, and I am ripping all over this thing. I think there's one move where I like slide out from under it and go like over its like shoulder on like one of its legs and come down the other side.
Hot.
And the sword just like dripping with some of its blood. Come on then. And that is it for me.
Yeah, it just screams, and like you feel like you are getting good gashes out of this guy. He like is holding his mouth after the first scream. He refuses to give you any more.
I know how to
Hickory,
get
your
through
turn.
this.
Okay. Okay, so we're attacking this thing. We're attacking it. Hickory's gonna pull out his like this giant sword. Like when they pull it out, like the pommel and the guard and everything look like they have been like carved out of dragon's tooth. And yeah, like there's like this metallic sheen to it. Maybe some like dragon scales embedded in the base. And okay, it's go time. And I'm just going to get into range of Hope. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on her. So she has that. And I'm going to drop exactly what it does so I don't have to read all of this out. But it's going to give you some extra protection as like Hickory taps their holy symbol, like basically anywhere against your armor. You're going to be shielded just a little bit from this thing. But yeah, I'm going to get into range with this thing and attack it with my Dragon Slayer Greatsword.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Okay, and it's +1. Okay, that's a 20. The 122 to hit.
Alex.
Okay, so hold on, I have to actually do a lot of math. First, it's 2d6 plus 3. So that's 5, and then because it's a dragon, that's an extra 3d6.
Dude, just tell me the end number. I'm bad at math.
I know, me too. That's why I'm saying it out loud. 12, 13, 14. Whenever... That divine... Okay. Why is that not under my spells? Under my features?
Are you looking for your Paladin Smite?
Yeah, I have a divine smite.
Yeah,
And-
at this level, I think you automatically get 1 free D10, then you can spend for more.
Is
It
this
should
just
be-
listed?
Under, like, your actions, I think is where it is.
Channel Divinity, Cleansing Divine Sense.
Under
Divine
special.
Spite is just at the very bottom. Oh yeah, it's 1d8. Because it's at a higher level, it's an extra 2d8. Radiant damage.
Yep.
D8. Not that
Paladins
D10.
are sick.
I'm trying to find my fucking D8. There it is. $18, 25, for one attack.
25?
Jesus Christ.
Then I get a second attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
How much damage have we done collectively at this point?
a lot.
At least 100.
At least 100. A little more.
So I've done a few 20s, that was just
Okay.
that was just 25.
17 plus 8, so that's a 25 plus 1, that's a
Well,
26
you have
to
to roll
hit.
to attack.
Yeah, that's a 26 to
26,
hit.
Oh, okay.
Well, when you do 25 damage, it's hard to know the difference.
Now I have to roll all that damage over.
Just leave them. What I do when I have big pools, I just make a pool and I just leave it sitting there.
Oh, there should be an extra 3 damage to that first one. I forgot to add the plus 3 to the 2d6. Okay, so that's 5d6 that I'm rolling this time.
Wouldn't that have been funny if, like, it only needed 3 more to die?
Right?
You're just hacking at a dead body.
23 more points of damage.
Cool. Not dead yet.
Yeah.
But God, you guys are getting close.
Yeah,
So it's
like-
bloodied.
It's funny.
That's a very specific word you asked for, friend.
Is it under half its HP? Is what I'm asking.
Would you say it is bloodied? Mechanical speaking.
Yeah.
It's gushing with blood.
Yeah, that's only Divine Smite with the first level spell slot, too. I got 3 more level spell slots.
Cool. I think I'm gonna pull out the big. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Hickory, are you done?
Yeah. That's my 2 attacks. Unless you're going to give me more.
I give you 7. No. It is your turn.
Okay, so you would say that it has like under 150 hit points.
I would say it's bloodied, yes.
Okay.
Dragons got big butts. If you have something as specific, you could wait another round.
I could.
You're also getting flip.
All right.
But it might
Well,
be
'cause-
over by then. You might miss something.
Yeah, because
cool.
above table,
You never know.
I don't want it to die before I get to do the cool thing.
No, yeah,
So-
for sure. No,
Flanking damage right now.
I agree. You
don't see
should
flanking.
you should do your cool thing. It is
Okay. Above table question for the GM that hopefully can get cut out of the VOD.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I pronounce my patron's name? Is it Rafa?
Yep. Rifa.
Rafa. Okay.
Rifa.
So on my turn, I'm assuming, so I'm behind it, and it's currently not facing me.
Yeah, it's distracted by Hope. And
Amazing.
Hickory kicking his ass.
Amazing. And I just watched Hope do like a somersault over the shoulders, looking so hot. And I'm still on the back of my not horse, and I think what my Borse, and I think what we see is Syndran closes his eyes and begins drawing forth some of this dark energy from my Borse, because there was a time limit on this Borse being around, and we were up there for like half an hour, so narratively I'm gonna spin this into here. So I begin pulling and siphoning what darkness and energy is left on my mighty steed, and I very elegantly, I think, slide off the back as this energy begins to lose its shape of this six-legged creature and begins to swirl around, I think, around my fingers and around my whole body. And Syndran is muttering to herself, and I think says, from the power of Refa, I am going to hold you. Hold you still. And I extend my hands out, and I'm casting Power Word Stun. So if it is under 150 hit points, it is stunned. Otherwise, I did all this for nothing.
It's
Hey.
stunned.
Let's go.
Cool. So
You see it,
what
like-
you all see then, if I may describe this, this dark energy comes, I pull it from my Borse, which is now no longer, as well as the shadows existing in this room. And I like to imagine that this dark energy like swirls around the dragon and immediately seeps into the open wounds that Hope and Hickory have created. And it's
Yeah.
I'm like flavoring it to be very like necrotic, and so it's almost like these wounds begin to fester, and it is now stunned. And on the end of the dragon's turn, so it can't take any actions, it may try to con save.
Hell yeah.
But that is my turn, because that is my action, and I don't wish to move. I'm going to stay back here.
Check out its butt.
Kicking its butt, quite literally. I'm coming in from behind.
And with that,
And I believe
Yeah.
everyone else
Okay.
now has advantage to hit this thing because it's stunned.
okay,
Stuns auto crit.
you at the end of
Auto
your turn,
crit,
you're going.
mind.
You are automatically going to like at the end of your turn. You're going to like make another will save, but not right now. We have to wait. What do? You can't get closer to it, but you don't have to move back.
I think I'm gonna cast Moonbeam I know that polymorph is a concentration spell, so like she kind of like stops being a dragon. Like you see her just kind of shrink back down to their normal size, and they just kind of like flick their hand like and try to cast Moonbeam. Like they're super frustrated and miserable and just want to do awesome damage like everyone else.
They cast Moonbeam. They need to make a con save, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just choose to succeed, but they still take half.
Yes. So I
Gotta wear
rolled
out the
20
moves.
damage. That's 10.
Brr.
That's 2 resistances, everybody. There's only 1 left.
And then my willpower save, right? Or my wisdom save.
And yeah, you make your will.
To not be scared.
27.
I believe in you.
So I think I'm
Hey!
good, right? Yeah. 19.
Woohoo!
Let's see. Would you say is it is it just when this turn starts, or at the end of its turn?
End of its turn.
Like, does it
as
still
well.
have the dragon? Does it still have a turn after it saves the con?
No.
Mm-mm. End of its turn.
Cool. I rolled a 31. Does that succeed?
That succeeds.
Hey,
it
wasted a
succeeded.
turn.
It did waste a turn. Oh yeah, it can't even do fire breath because it's the end of its turn.
Nope.
That's me not taking 70 more damage. So I appreciate that.
Speaking of, Hope, your turn. Aw.
Okay, good, perfect, incredible. Oh, stretches. All right, we're done playing around, I see. And you see from her back these 2 glowing wings appear, these glowing angelic wings made of like pink light. She starts to float up to the dragon's face and levels her sword at it with her eyes glowing. I'm not sure what everyone has said to you, but to my understanding, people have given you fair chance to not be doing all of this. So please know, I don't feel any remorse in putting you down. And I'm gonna start swinging.
Heck yeah.
Where did my dice go? It went on my
I
desk.
ate them.
No!
I'm gonna roll this
I
one
want this
now.
to continue forever.
22.
Hits.
With this activated, I believe I get... I do get extra damage. I know it doesn't matter because it's a red dragon, so I will just tell you the full, which is 14. 18 damage. Second hit. The second swing. That is enough. That's more than the last one I rolled. Maximum!
Yeah.
So that's
Excuse me.
20 damage.
Hurt.
Third swing. Oh, that is 19.
Still alive. Barely. So barely.
Does 19 miss?
Oh, no. Oh, that wasn't okay. 19 hits. Hits it.
Oh, okay.
Like, it barely hits. Sorry, I thought that was the damage. I forgot you had to roll again.
No. No, we are rolling.
I'm like, no.
I rolled. So, funny enough, I rolled 20 damage actually. Is it actually still alive?
It is still alive. It is still alive.
Okay.
Imagine 1 hit point left.
Yeah, I fly up to this thing. I fly 30 feet in the air up to its head. And I like come down in like a fucking spiral, like down its neck, like pulling my sword down its neck, flying down.
Oh.
It
Hit him with the
almost
corkscrew.
slash clean through the neck. You like slash at its side, like a pool of crimson blood is like dripping like a waterfall down its leg and arm as it is hacking and glares at you, fire moving like from between its teeth. And you can't hear what it's saying, but it whispers something in Draconic.
Do we hear it?
You do. Almost. Because of one. Almost.
Bad vibes. I
Cringe.
kiss at this thing, and then look at Hickory. Hickory, put this thing in the fucking ground already.
Okay. Yeah. Gonna attack it then if that's what I'm being
Acceptable.
asked to do. Okay. 12 plus 8. So 21 to hit.
21. 20 minutes.
Okay. That's gonna be 5d6 and 3 11 13 14 17. Does that seem to do it?
Tell me how you kill this dragon.
I think Hickory feels like a little bad because this thing is definitely like a trapped animal. And instead of like making this some glorious victory, he just kind of like leans in and does like the thing where you actually have to like go and put an animal out of its misery and just kind of takes it out at the throat, makes it as painless as quick as possible.
He whispers, "Thank you," as you kill him. And as he dies, and his eyes close forever, you see a soul magic coming from him and going into everyone who took an artifact. And magic begins spreading all across you. And you can feel a change coming. A change you can't stop. Hope. You see Cosmos coming down. A wall opens. And he has 2 more chains that he places on the ground. And he goes to you, goes on their knees, and bows. Thank you. I'm sorry I had to lie. Thank you for your sacrifice. They turn to you, Hope, and give you gold, like a gem of money you can't quite. It'd look exquisite, like the gem from a dragon. This temple will disappear after they transform. And you hear a thump, thump, thump from below the ground. I'm sorry I needed to keep it sealed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If you don't leave, we will disappear. And no one of this generation will hear from us again. Stay, Hope. If you wish to guard them, or leave and live the rest of your life. Hope, what do you do as you see your friends transforming?
Does this count as a spell?
You know, I'm not one to leave my charge behind, and I'm also not one to give up. The way you have, there's always another solution. I want to stab this person through the chest.
Okay. You don't have to roll. You stab them. They gasp. And they hold you. You see a flicker as they begin to vanish. Make sure to put the chains on them. Please. It can't get out. And you see their essence slip away. As you see down below something undescribable begin to emerge. And that's where we're going to end it. Thank you guys so much.
Yay.
It's
So
fine.
sorry.
I'm not worried about this thing.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
can take
fine. Yeah. Me and my 3 best friends that are now dragons, like, we're gonna take it and then leave. And
Hey.
what do you mean?
Dragons can polymorph after a certain amount of time.
I'm a changeling anyways.
We're gonna kill this thing, and then we're just gonna leave and go find whatever wizard your family employs and be like, yeah, they were dumb. It was a whole. Can you undo this? They was a whole thing.
Yeah, you ever seen a dragon with rabbit ears? Now you have.
Oh,
Chain them up. You can talk to them. What do you mean, man? We can just be like, hi guys, it's me. Well, I told you not to take the dragon statues. We talked about it before. It was a whole thing. We all talked about it. I don't
Syndran
know.
just sits. Like the
You
picture
know
a dragon
you're low.
sitting like a dog, just like tail wagging. I eat my lucky cookie,
You eat your pocket cookie.
my pocket cookie.
thank you so
Oh
much,
my
listeners,
gosh.
for joining us to our wonderful one-shot Dragons Dirge. Links, names again, all of the things. Get us. Let's go. You, Brap.
Me? Oh, hello. My name is Candace, also known as Candace Magnificent. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at the Candace Marie, everywhere else at Candace Magnificent. You can see me in a bunch of stuff. Please check my socials, and that includes Bloom and Blight, Otherworld Hollywood podcasts, as well as the upcoming frequencies. Popcorn to Alyss.
Hi guys, my name is Alyss, they, them pronouns. Playing Hickory Bramblebrook tonight. There's apparently now a dragon and a heron gun. That's going to be fun in the future if that ever comes back up. Probably not. But you can find me everywhere online at Alyss Hart, or if the adult film star, which is less popular than me in the Google search, has taken that username at Hellion Hart. You can also find me at my website, alyssHart.card, CARRD.co. That has everywhere where I'm going to be, everything that I'm doing, including the little tiny fishing game I'm working on called Wanted Professional Thieves. It's about a whole bunch of people breaking into the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. It's going to be great when I finally finish that. Otherwise, you can find me on the podcast Welcome to Reddington, which is an actual play Monster of the Week podcast. We're out on hiatus a little bit because of life. But we'll be coming back hopefully soon. A few other places, nothing I can announce right now because who knows when that stuff will be happening. So, socials. Austin, go.
Hey, what's up? My name is Austin. My pronouns are he, they, she. Just been playing Hope, whose pronouns are she, they. You can find me, Austin, in the real world at Sales Austin. That's STT Austin on any social media I want you to find me on. You can also find me other places doing other things all the time. Just find my socials. I'm not gonna list. I don't remember when this comes out, honestly. Kids in Capes Kickstarter soon. Maybe by the time you hear this, look up Kids in Capes. Podcast. Okay. Are you sure you don't want that scarf? It's a literal dragon.
God, he's gonna make bigger scarves.
Oh, you know what sucks? You don't know Draconic.
I'll learn if we're gonna be stuck here a generation or whatever.
All of these dragons speak common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But also, I have a telepathy thing, so we'd be able to communicate anyways. Anyway, hi everyone. My name is Nala, or Jay. My pronouns are they, them. Tonight, I have been Prince Syndran Manavi, who used he or she pronouns. I am on Twitter at NalaWoo and everywhere else at NalaDraws. I am an art director and illustrator. I work full-time doing freelance in tabletop games. I'm currently the art director at Hunters Entertainment, and I'm also working on Kids in Capes, which is super exciting. So check out that Kickstarter, which is going to be in at the end of May-ish. We have a lot of really cool things coming out as well, so keep an eye there. Keep your other eye. What the fuck kind of wording is that? On my socials, if you want to see all the other stuff that I am a part of. Besides art, I am a voice actor, a sensitivity consultant, and actual play stream performer. So if you like what you see, you can watch me on many other places, in many other games. So that's me. Throwing it back to our DM, Ed.
I was your wonderful DM for this. My name is Ed. I occasionally stream on Flying Piglet Games. And I wanted to thank everyone for letting me DM and being so wonderful. And I hope everyone enjoys it. Bye!